Many of the battles you'll have in Immortal Empires are going to be pretty one-sided, and you want it that way so that your lord and the stack of units can defeat the enemy with as little losses as possible and keep moving forward. But sometimes, the only way to catch an elusive lord who is always running away and won't engage you is to march right up to them, bait them out with a force of about equal or a little bit weaker strength, and they will attack you because they think they can beat you. As you see here, the estimated battle result is Valiant Defeat. But we all know that the auto-resolve feature is a bit untruthful, so what this can instead result in is a balanced, yet challenging, fun battle, not just one-sided, especially if there are some stakes involved. Like in this scenario, I pretty much had to attack Mazda Mundi, or he was going to come and crush Marcus Wolfhart, who was like my only ally on the south. I had to start things off by baiting out and dodging some spells from Mazda Mundi with the Silverin Guard, who have a nice 30% spell resist there. I got them through an alliance with the High Elves. I also had to make sure to secure the flanks, where there were some Cold Ones and Horde Ones that were like fully ranked up. So very important to secure that so that I have my mobile units to support the rest of the force. And at most points throughout the battle, I had to keep Alberic in the epicenter of my troops to keep them all buffed up with crazy campaign items and abilities like the Brass Cleaver and Hold the Line, while my Pegasi turned out to be the perfect hunters to kill the Skink Chief with their speed and anti-large. It was also crucial to get some good Wrath of Manan tidal waves and some nice breath attacks with the Moondragon, which is another unit that I had acquired through my alliance with the High Elves. But it's not to say that the Lizardmen also didn't do a lot of damage to my forces. The Bastiladon solar beams were doing a lot of damage the whole fight, as well as Mazda Mundi casting some crazy spells, some Dwellers, Banishments, and a crazy ruination of cities that destroyed my pikemen. But I think my favorite moment from the battle was when the Moondragon went down to duel Mazda Mundi, and their whole fight ended up being like a synced up animation, which is pretty cool to see, especially in an important battle like this. To start things off, the Bastiladon with a solar engine actually blasts a solar beam right in the face of its own commander, so that's always nice. And then yeah, for the next 2 minutes, the dragon and Mazda Mundi have like a synced up cinematic duel, but you'd be surprised how little damage was actually done during this time. Like before Alberic and the rest of the cavalry come in to help the Moondragon, the dragon had only pretty much gotten through the barrier of Mazda Mundi, and I have no idea why he even had a barrier. So we end up defeating Mazda and the forces, and to top things off, my paladin gets a value score of 1337, which is pretty elite. So, you know, you have a battle like this that has high stakes, is a bit challenging, it just immerses you that much more in the campaign. So if you're not playing one right now, go start an Immortal Empires campaign. Have fun out there, and thanks for watching.